Hello everyone, Sega Mantoni back here with another pickups video. Happy Thanksgiving, which will be in a couple days. Now these games I got were with a trade, and I also picked up some from the Goodwill. Now the first one I'm going to start with is for the PlayStation 1. It is Star Wars Demolition. Picked that up, that was $1. This game I'm really happy to have. It's for the Game Boy because I collect these type of games, and I'm really happy to have it. It is Bonk's Revenge for the Game Boy, so I'm glad to add that to my Bonk's collection. I have Bonk's Adventure on my TurboGrafx 16, so I'm really happy to have that game. And I already tried it out, and it is pretty damn good. I tried it out on the Super Game Boy, and it's pretty awesome, especially on a big screen. So if you find this game, it is good to play on your Game Boy or your Game Boy Advance. But check it out on the TV with the Super Game Boy. I really recommend it. It's an awesome game. The next one I found here on the 2 at the Game Exchange is Adventure Island 2 for the Game Boy, so I'm very happy to have that. I really like the Adventure Island games. I also have it on the Super NES, on the Nintendo, and on the TurboGrafx 16. So this is a sweet game to have. So I'm gonna try it out here probably after I do this video on the Super Game Boy. But very happy to have that and add that to the Game Boy collection. This one isn't too great of a game, but it was only $1. It is World Bowling for the Game Boy. A couple Game Boy Advance games here I picked up for $1. Well, this one actually was $2.50, and it is Tak, the Power of the JoJo, I think it says. I picked that up. That was $2.50. Now I have the first one of this game. This was $2.52. It's called Iron. I think Raiden, if I'm right, Raiden or Iron 2. I think it's Raiden 2. I picked that up for the Game Boy Advance. That was $2.50. This one isn't that great of a game, but it was only $1. It's Lemony Snicket's a series of unforgettable events. I think that's what it says. I picked that up for $1. Couple Rugrat games to pick up for $1. It's just to add to the Game Boy Advance collection. What the hell? Rugrats Castle Capers. That was $1. Rugrats I Gotcha Go Party. That was $1. This is a video. All grown up for the Rugrats. Picked that up. That was $1. And I also picked up, I think this was pretty cool for $2.50. It's Crash and Spyro Super Pack. So I guess both games is on there. That was $2.50. Another game here I got from Lukey Games is called the Cap Attack for my Sega Genesis. I got a Super NES game here. It's called Rocky Rodent. It's a pretty weird game. I got a $1 game. It's called Super Solitaire. That's just to add to the collection, but still going to try it out and try to get that label off. Another weird game I got here. It's called Harley's Harmonious Adventure for the Super NES. If anybody knows anything about that, let me know. I'm going to check that out. Another weird fighting game. It's called Battle Blaze for the Super NES. That was from Lukey Games. Another cool Super NES game here. It's called Plock. It's pretty weird, but it's good to add to the collection. Couple NES games here. This one is called Cycross. That's for the regular NES. I picked up a game from my local game store, Exodus Adventure for the NES. Another game I think will be probably is called Exomorph. for the Nintendo. Now this one here, the kid at the exchange, he recommended it for me. I never tried it. It's called Dragon Power. Picked that up on a trade. That was $5. A really goofy game I picked up for $2.50 is Gilligan's Island. I picked up Knight Rider for $1. Picked up this it's a pretty cool, decent game. It was 2 for $5 at when I went to the flea market. It's called Rescue the Mission. That was one of them, and a pretty unique game here. Tag Match Muscle for the NES. So didn't check that out yet, so I'm going to check that out. Probably today or sometime later on this week. I picked up for $2.50 for my regular Xbox Tony Hawk's Project 8. I picked up this game for $2.50. It's Street Soccer. It says it's a Blockbuster exclusive. Picked that up for $2.50. Picked up Frogger 2 for my Sega Dreamcast. That was $5. Mind you, most of the games were through a trade with the stores. I picked up this game fully complete in box. It's called Bob for the Sega Genesis, so I'm going to have to check that out. It looks pretty cool. Now, this game was $1 at the Goodwill in the bins. It's Monopoly's Party for the regular Xbox. This was also $1. Zyra, I think it's called, for the regular Xbox. Picked that up. That was in one of the bins. Got this at the exchange. I got on a trade Terminator for my Sega CD, fully complete. And I also got a little bit of a rare game. Probably not that much in price yet, but I think it will be, later on in the future. And it's a complete box of Night Trap for my Sega CD. And I also picked up a couple gifts for a friend of mine on YouTube. But that's all I have for right now, guys. I might possibly be back with maybe one more video because it's coming near Christmas time, and got my kids something for Christmas that costs a lot of money. So but I go to the Goodwills, so I might find a few more things, but it might be a while after that to make another video. So I want to thank everybody for watching and commenting on my videos. Everybody have a good Thanksgiving. Keep gaming, and I'll talk to you later.